Okay, so many of you have done a lot of releasing, a lot of ending old karmic relationships. You're ending the old cycles. New beginnings are coming in. There may be some delays there. And it could be for a variety of reasons. It could just be that maybe for some of you are feeling off kilter just with the energy. You know, there's been a big shift in your life, so things are settling. But just relax and flow into it and know that, you know, the month of April is going to be an amazing month. Great energy with the Aries energy. And it really is a month of renewal and rebirth for many of us. So try not to resist the new beginnings that are coming in because they're absolutely gorgeous. And most importantly, I think this is it. This sums it up. Self-love. Self-love right now for yourself is most important. If any of you had to release any karmic partners or any friendships or, you know, just kind of cut off a family member, that's a difficult conversation. And that's very challenging, and it's very stressful and draining. But, you know, if that's the case, you know, you did it for yourself, you did it for your highest good and for their highest good. It doesn't mean that it has to be a permanent split. It's just a break right now until your energy settles and until their energy settles, and then they can rise up to meet you where you're at, because we're all ascending right now. But most importantly, self-love, Libras, okay? Beautiful. I already like what I'm seeing right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to do a 5-card spread. This is the Osho Zen Tarot deck. And we're just going to see what comes out for you all, okay? But yeah, lots of cool things going on astrologically. Like I said, we've got 2 full moons in Libra. We just had the new moon in Aries last week. Next week, we start Taurus season on the 20th. So the energy will move from fire energy into earth energy. So we're going to have a little bit of a calming effect there. First card, projections, 7 of water. This is the inner voice. Okay, this is the High Priestess card. I love it. She is the most psychic card of the deck. Okay, so I love that for you all already. This reading's gonna be good. I can already tell. But also another thing I like to point out astrologically is that this is a perfect time for conversation. Mercury is now direct, and Mars has moved into Gemini. And both of those planets, well, Mercury governs communication and Gemini governs communication, as well as exchanges of intellectual ideas, thoughts, and philosophies. So this is a prime time for you all to have those conversations and say things that need to be said. Okay, so we have the Aloneness card, reverse. That's the Hermit card in Tarot, and we have Rightness. Okay, and that is the 9 of Rainbows, which is 9 of Pentacles, essentially. So abundance. I like it. This is good for you all. But yeah, so going back to conversations, the energy right now is supporting all of us to have those difficult conversations and to clear the air, either to say what you need to say and to speak your truth and speak it clearly with conviction. And also it's calling us in to be great listeners, to let the other party speak their truth, say their piece, share their perspective, to maybe fix whatever is going on, okay? Okay, comparison. Okay, and bottom of the deck is turning in, came up reversed. Okay, and we'll go ahead and talk about that. Okay, so like I said, first card out of this deck was projections. This is the 7 of water. And what this card signifies is it's saying that many of us may not be seeing a situation clearly, or may not be seeing our people clearly. Again, this could be, it doesn't have to be necessarily romantic, but you can regard it as romantic here. But we may not be seeing, you know, family members, friends, business partners, and our romantic partners clearly. We may be seeing a version of the truth, or maybe a version of the truth that we want to see or that we're comfortable with. So this card is saying, nope, you got to look beyond the veil, look beyond, you know, what people are projecting, and also vice versa. That you may be dealing with people who are not being truthful with you, who may not be truly authentic and maybe putting on a front or some type of facade, and they're only showing an aspect of you, which in some cases can be a form of manipulation. So be very careful right now, Libra, okay? Again, This is all about relationships right now. This lunar cycle that we're in right now. We are literally in the middle of it. Next week is a full moon in Libra, 29 degrees. That's the 19th of April. So again, all of us are being called to examine the people in our lives and to see who's really here for us genuinely, or who's just here trying to get something out of us for their own personal benefit and their own greedy or self-centered, intentions. So just be careful about that, and just, know who you're dealing with. Your intuition is very strong right now, Libras. This is the inner voice. This is the High Priestess card in the regular tarot deck. She is the most psychic card in the deck. And when High Priestess comes in, or the inner voice in this case comes in, she is signaling to you to trust your intuition. Go within, align yourself with the higher spirit. Okay? Ask your spirit guides for advice and guidance. Get still. Meditate. Don't listen to a lot of external information that you're receiving, stuff that's, from the egoic mind, or anything, that's not resonating with you. No. Right now is the time to go within and really tap into your intuition. She's here letting you know that your intuition is on point. So trust your gut, trust your instincts. And if something doesn't feel right, you know what to do. Just do what feels right to you, essentially. We have the aloneness card. It came up reversed. So I feel like some of you may be struggling with your intuition. This is the Hermit card in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. This is also the Virgo card. So I don't know if any of y'all are maybe dealing with Virgos or something in a situation. But basically, when the aloneness card comes in, this is all about solitude. This is all about moving forward in a situation that seems murky, but you're doing it from a place of trust. And this is all about tapping into your intuition. So I'm going to turn this upright so the symbology is coming in a little clearer. So what we see here is we have a gentleman on a trail or a path, and it's dark. There's no light source there. He's not carrying a torch. He's not carrying a candle. There's no other light sources out in the distance. What is lighting his way is his inner knowing. Okay? It's his inner light. That's what's shining through, and it's guiding him through this darkness. So like I said, many of us literally ended some major cycles. A lot of that happened at the end of March. Some of that carried into the beginning of April. So sort of depending on where you are on your timeline, will determine where you are in this transition. And this aloneness period kind of represents a dark time. And it's not dark because it's like, oh my God, it's foreboding. It's sort of like an in-between. You're in between the energies because you just completed a cycle and now a new one is getting ready to start. So it's that energy shift. You're literally right in that gap space in the middle. And this is what the aloneness card is symbolizing, okay? So again, it came up reversed, so there may be some trouble and that some of you may be having in trusting your instincts and trusting the energy around you. To me, the way I'm seeing this and what I'm getting is that your future right now is still too new. Things haven't quite settled yet for your new cycle. So things are very fluid. Nothing has crystallized yet. And this is a time to get still and to be very present right now. Don't worry too much about the future just yet, but definitely do not reflect on the past. The past is over and done with, and you ended those cycles for a reason, okay? You learned those karmic lessons, you've grown, you've ascended, and now you're getting ready to move on to a new cycle that's going to take you even higher on your ascension journey, okay? So this is exciting. I really like this energy that I'm seeing for you all, because at the end of the darkness, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and next card up is rightness. This is amazing because one, it's the Nine of Rainbows, and rainbows in the Osho Zen deck are synonymous with pentacles. So essentially this is the Nine of Pentacles in the regular tarot. This is all about coming into your power. You are ready to give love, to receive love, to help people out. If you're financially stable, you're willing to help people with finances. You're just ripe and ready for the picking, okay? I mean, you are primed and ready for this new cycle that's starting. So it's it's beautiful energy for you all, Libra. I mean, it really is. And, you know, just don't doubt it, because in your theme card, the beginnings card came up reversed, right? So new beginnings are on the horizon. Just trust your intuition, because your future is bright. It's beautiful. I mean, this is abundance right here. This is pure abundance. You are in your power. And next step is, you know, the 10 of Pentacles. So, or the 10 of Rainbows in this card. And that is like primo abundance. That is, you know, the house, the relationship, the job, the lifestyle. It's all there. So you're right there. Okay, Libra, your future, your new future is literally tangible. It's starting to crystallize. So just hang on a little longer and, you know, just get through this dark period. Trust it. Trust that you are being divinely guided. Because like I said, you have the High Priestess with you, okay? You have the inner voice. So your intuition is locked in. One thing I would caution, and this is what's crowning over the deck, is the comparison card, okay? This is the 5 of Clouds, which could be considered the 5 of Swords in the regular tarot. So this is all about what's going on in our minds. And usually 5 energy, numerologically speaking, if I can say that word correctly, is all about conflict, right? It's conflict or challenges or something to that effect. But here, this card is telling you, don't compare yourself to other people. Don't worry about that. You just do you, Libra, okay? You just do you, and you are on your own path. You're on the path that you need to be, and you're going at the speed where you need to, you know, that's right for you. You may have a deviation, and that's cool. Let it happen, because it's probably meant to happen for a reason. Usually deviations are, what's the saying? Obstacles or deviations in the right direction, something like that. So just sort of keep that in mind. So don't compare yourself to others. They're not on your journey. They haven't walked in your shoes. They haven't been where you have, and vice versa. You haven't been in their shoes, and you're not on their journey as well. So you just focus on yourself and just trust your instincts, trust your intuition. All right. So that's what I have right now. Oh, let's talk about the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck is turning in. It is reversed, and this is the 4 of Water, okay? So this is close to the 4 of Cups in the regular tarot deck, and this is about being in your emotions and going within to seek the inner guidance. This is all about getting still and receiving those spiritual downloads that you need to receive right now. Because right now, like I said, your intuition is spot on, okay? So trust this new cycle. Trust where you're at. It may feel a little squishy. It may feel a little fluid. But let's turn this energy right side up for you all and get yourselves in alignment. Because once you get yourselves aligned, everything's going to flow as it needs to, okay? All right. So what I want to do next is I want to pull some oracle cards. This is the Untamed Truth Oracle deck. And what I like to do here is I like to use these as a supplement to what we just received in the reading. Oops. First out is the Tend card. This is all about self-care. And we saw the self-care card in your theme, okay? So it's very important, Libras, that you are taking care of yourself. Protect your energy, protect your health, relax the mind. Okay, it's important because you're going to need, wow, these are literally jumping cycles. What did I just say? You're starting a new cycle. Okay, it's getting ready to start. You're going to need your energy to be on point when this starts. So consider this time period a period of rest, a period to pause and catch your breath. Because I'm telling you, once you've got love, came in reverse, but we'll talk about that, okay? But love is coming in for you all. But yeah, once your new cycle begins, you all are going to be very busy, very active. Things are going to be working out for you. You know, many of you are going to start moving on those plans and intentions that you set back in January and February, possibly even March. There was 3 super moons, within those 3 months. And those were all 3 moons were ideal for setting intentions, tweaking your intentions, adding to your intentions. So now, right now with Aries, it is all about action, okay? It's all about action with the new cycle. So hang on, because it's going to be a really exciting time for many of us on this journey. And I can already tell just by the energy that we're seeing here in your reading, it's going to be a great month for you all. May is going to be spectacular because this energy is going to carry you into May with the Taurus energy. So, Rhoda, this is the Wheel of Change. So you're definitely starting a new cycle, and it's fated. It's destiny. So this is, yes, it's confirming the cycle card that just came out as a second card in this oracle. And air. So this is tapping into your own energy, Libras. You all are air signs. Okay, and bottom of the deck is the Messenger. This Messenger card brings in messages of hope and faith. So keep up your faith, keep up your hope. Don't lose, don't get discouraged, don't get demotivated. The energy, like I said, may be feeling a little off for you all. It just depends on what it is that you released. And, some of us, with the Mercury retrograde and Pisces season, did some major releasing. And then also with the new moon last Friday in Aries, that was very potent. I know for me it was, and I released energy that I wasn't expecting to release, and holy cow. Wow. So if that's what you all are working with, just keep the faith, but definitely self-care. Take care of yourself, okay? This card is coming out again just to sort of foot stomp that rest is needed, relaxation. Make sure you're eating healthy, drinking enough water. You may want to try some salt baths. That really helps the aura, and it really helps, clear out any toxins that are in your energy field. Get grounded. This is also a card for earth energy. So definitely get outside. Get out in nature, go for a walk, get some fresh air, get some sunshine, depending on where you are in the U.S. The weather is warming up. In some parts of the U.S. it's already very hot, but get outside, and just breathe into this process. Like I already showed you, the cycles, you've had the cycles card. So you're ending a cycle and you're beginning a new one, which is being shown here with the Rhoda card. And this card is synonymous with the Wheel of Fortune in the regular tarot deck. And Wheel of Fortune is all about a new cycle, new karma, good luck because it's upright. So good things are happening, okay? So trust the process, flow with it. Love came in reversed. What I'm seeing is that maybe this is not necessarily romantic love. This could be that your heart chakra may be closed. And a lot of us are receiving this message because many of us are up-leveling and we're starting new projects and we're starting new activities, and we're sort of changing our focus and direction to do things that are more heart-centered, that feel good for us. So the advice that's been coming through, and I'm also sensing it for you all, Libra, is that approach life and approach people from a place of love. So doing more service type activities, volunteering, community service, doing acts of kindness, and just sort of come from a heart-centered space when you're interacting with people. And that's what I'm seeing throughout the collectives, that many of us are being called to release judgment, release fears, and really just sort of tap into who we are, our authentic selves, and open up our hearts to others. So I feel like that's been closed for many of us, We get so busy in our lives that it's just like, okay, I got this, I got that, I'm rushing home, I'm in, rush hour traffic, I got to take the kids to activities, I got to make dinner, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And it's all about, taking care of what needs to be taken care of, but it's not really done like as an act of kindness, it's like, okay, I'm taking care of my family, I'm taking care of responsibilities, but our heart chakra is still closed. But this is asking us to be more mindful, to be more present in the now, and just sort of really approach life from a heart-centered space. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. This could also, this could be a literal translation of, love. Maybe some of you are in romantic relationships where it's not quite working, and there may be some friction, there may be some tension, and that is to be expected because of the lunar cycle that we're going through. We're in between 2 full moons in Libra, and the focus literally is on relationships. Also, Venus moved into Pisces, the sign of Pisces, last week, so it really is highlighting relationships, and even highlighting the romantic relationships. So if something isn't working, then harness the energy of Mercury going direct and Mars moving into Gemini, because it's all about communication. So maybe this is an indication that some of you who are out of union with your twins and soulmates, that you need to maybe have a clarifying conversation and figure out what's going on. So that could be what this card is also talking about. But I really do feel that overall, this is about showing up in life, showing up in this new cycle in a more mindful, heart-centered space, and just kind of giving of that energy. Because when we give love, we open up our hearts to receive love. Okay, so that's just something to keep in mind. And then, crowning the deck is air. This is you all, Libra. This is all about your energy. It's inspired action, it's ideas, it's conversation. So this is you. So harness your energy, settle into it, because this will help you deal with, the wheel of change that's coming in and the new beginnings for you. But just, overall, trust your instincts, because your intuition is really high right now. It's really spot on. Like I said, you have the High Priestess in your reading. So trust that energy.